Hola chicos, today we're going to continue to discuss the subjunctive mode. You remember well that the subjunctive is not a tense, but it is a modo in Spanish or mode in English, also known as mood in English. All of them are correct. So last time we took care of the part of the subjunctive that deals with the emotion. And today we're going to deal with the part of the subjunctive that deals with the three big D's. And they are doubt, disbelief, and denial. And remember, the subjunctive is the part of the speech or the mood that deals with the hypothetical reality. Remember that? And note that disbelief, denial, and doubt, all of them deal with the hypothetical reality. The subjunctive mood is the verb form that is used to explore a hypothetical situation. And note that doubt, disbelief, and denial, all three of them deal with the hypothetical situation. Okay? So if you remember that mnemonic device for learning the subjunctive, it will be this one with the weirdo. Remember, we talked about it. So we already took care of the following. We took care of the wish, and last time we took care of the emotion. So you can see on the side those ones. And today we're going to deal with the D, doubt, denial, and disbelief. Okay, so let's take a look at the triggers, at the trigger words, and let's see how different or how similar is the creation of the subjunctive for that doubt, disbelief, and denial. Alright, so you remember that this is your mnemonic device, weirdo. We're taking care of the D letters, disbelief, denial, and doubt. So if for the emotion and for the wish you needed three elements to create subjunctive, you needed the trigger, the word that forces you to use the subjunctive mode, you needed que that connects two parts of the sentence, and you needed two subjects. So for this, doubt, denial, and disbelief, you will need only two elements, not three. So you will need the trigger and you will need the que, but you do not need the change of the subject. So what would be the doubt, denial, or disbelief? It's when, from the point of view of the speaker, we're not dealing with the fundamental truths. It's only from the point of view of the speaker. The speaker doubts that something exists, is unsure that something exists, is unsure that something is true, and so forth. Denies. For example, somebody says, there is no such thing as something. I don't believe. It's not true that something happens. So again, that is denial. And disbelief, it is I don't believe something or I doubt something. So these ones are the triggers. In Spanish would be dudar, to doubt, no estar seguro, not to be sure, if you have just no with the que, or you don't believe something or you doubt something. All those would be the triggers. So let's see the particular examples. So let's have you have a friend, a wolf that decided to make coffee in the morning. And the wolf is making coffee in the morning, and then he realizes that he has no sugar. So the wolf might be thinking, yo dudo, and that is your trigger, que yo tenga más azúcar. I doubt that I have more sugar. So note that we used trigger, dudo, we used que that connects two parts of the sentence, and you do not need to change of the subject because it's a one person's doubt. So the wolf doubts that he has sugar, and that's why it is a subjunctive. And it is a subjunctive because it is a hypothetical situation. Okay? If he says, estoy seguro que tengo más azúcar. Estoy seguro is I am sure. I am sure does not require the subjunctive. Why? Because it's not doubt, it's not denial, and it's not disbelief. From his point of view, he has sugar. It doesn't matter whether he has it or not. But if from his point of view, he has it, then it's not a subjunctive. And from his point of view, he doubts it, then it is a subjunctive. All right. If he says, no estoy seguro que quiera el café con azúcar, he accepts the reality. He's not even sure he wanted the coffee with sugar. I'm not sure that I want the coffee with sugar. He uses the subjunctive correctly because it's doubt, disbelief, or denial. And he drinks his coffee happily without sugar. Probably better for him anyway. All right. So let's see, you have here another case. You have a rabbit, and the rabbit is looking for a friend that would have many carrots. There are two possibilities. One of them, the rabbit is looking for a friend, hypothetical friend, who might not even exist, who would have many carrots, because the rabbit wants to eat carrots. And so, because it is a hypothetical friend that might not exist, that it's possible that he doesn't exist from the rabbit's point of view, you use tenga in the subjunctive. The present subjunctive is triggered by the situation when something might not exist, and something might not exist. Consider this one. Busco al amigo que tiene muchas zanahorias. He has a friend who has many carrots, and he is looking for that friend. By the way, note, please, that here you have un, a random, we don't know which one he's talking about, versus al, a particular one that he knows that exists and has carrots. So note how the subjunctive allows you to express the idea that something exists or doesn't exist or might exist from the point of view of the speaker. I think it makes your speech richer. All right, so the next one is, we have here, no creo que haya. I do not believe that there is. It's a trigger. I don't believe, and if you see that I don't believe plus que, it is a subjunctive. Niego que tenga. Niego, the word negar right here, it means to deny. So, niego que tenga, again you have the trigger word, and you have que, and therefore it is the subjunctive. Next one is the dudo. We already have seen that. Dudo is dudar, to doubt. It would be I doubt that he would eat something. And in this case again you have the que, you have the trigger, and you do not need the change of the subject. No creer, not to believe, also would require the subjunctive. Okay? So let's see, there is a dog, and from the point of the view of the dog is thinking about cats. Maybe he doesn't like cats. Maybe he doesn't think kind things about cats. So look at the triggers and look how these triggers might lead to the subjunctive. No creo, I don't believe. Dudo, I doubt. No es cierto, it's not true. Es imposible, that is impossible. Es poco probable, it's improbable. No me parece, it doesn't seem to me. No acepto, I don't accept. Es verdad. Aha, es verdad. Is it really a denial? Oh, maybe not. So maybe it will not lead to the subjunctive. We'll see on the next page. No es verdad. This one is clearly a denial. So I see only one doubtful case when it says es verdad, which is clearly not hypothetical. From his point of view, it is the statement. All right. So let's see the same ones. No creo would lead to the subjunctive. Why? Because I don't believe. No creo que los gatos sean buenos. I don't believe that the cats are good. Subjunctive. You have que, you have the trigger, and therefore it is the subjunctive. Dudo que sean inteligentes. I doubt that they are intelligent. He doubts it, and therefore it is a hypothetical situation, and that's why it is a subjunctive again. No es cierto. Again, no es cierto is the trigger. You have que lean ellos. I don't think that they read. And by the way, here you could put lean here, or you could, the word order is not particular, you could put it here as well. That is also correct, maybe even better. Next one is imposible que escriban ellos. It's impossible that they would write. And again, es imposible is the trigger. You have the que, and it leads to the subjunctive. Es poco probable que sean tiernos. It's doubtful that they are cuddly. Again, it is a subjunctive. Es poco probable. It is the hypothetical reality. No me parece que sean leales. It doesn't seem to me that they are faithful from the point of view of the dog, remember. No acepto que sean listos. I don't accept that they're intelligent or clever or street smart. Es verdad que son tontos. This is the case where it was es verdad, because it does not lead to the subjunctive. So here you have the indicative mode instead of the subjunctive mode. Why? Because it is verdad. And if it is the truth from the point of view of the speaker, remember, it has nothing to do with the real truth. Point of the speaker, that is everything. So from his point of view, it is the truth, and therefore it is not a subjunctive. The next case is no es verdad que sean simpáticos. It is not true that they are nice, amicable. And again, no es verdad is the trigger, que is present, and then you have the classic subjunctive of doubt, disbelief, or denial. I hope this lesson was clear. I hope the doubt, denial, disbelief, subjunctive triggers became clearer. And let's recapitulate. If before, for the weirdo mnemonic device, you needed trigger, que, and the change in the subject, for this lesson, for the doubt, denial, disbelief, you just will need the trigger and que. And we are dealing here, remember, with the doubt, denial, and disbelief. So the wolf, who became a Spanish professor, is very happy, and I hope this lesson was clear. And if you need more practice, please let me know. Otherwise, ciao, pescado.